York is back in full swing because New York Fashion Week just began today, September 8th. And we're going to go to the most fashionable neighborhood in all of New York, which is Soho. Soho is quickly becoming the new Times Square due to how packed it is, not just with local New Yorkers, not just with fashionistas of people who work in the fashion brands, but also tourists are coming here in droves. It is one of the most popular destinations right now in all of New York. And today we're going to wander around Soho for about an hour to see what's happening here during Fashion Week. I don't know too much about the events happening in detail here in Fashion Week, but I want to investigate here on the fly, spontaneously, see what's up on the first day of Fashion Week here in Soho, New York. Now I have incredible news. It's incredible news because soon I will be going to Ireland. Yes, I'm trading the beautiful sunny New York City streets filled with high fashion for the rainy cobblestone streets filled with buskers and pints of Guinness being served in Ireland soon. And I came here to Soho also for another reason aside from checking out what's happening the first day of Fashion Week. And it's sponsored by many of the kind PayPalers out there. People have been leaving PayPals, and I just realized when I opened up my account today, I was like, whoa, I've gotten a lot of support. And it's very nice of many of you to send over PayPal. So big shout out to Gwen, Christine, Stefan, John, Eddie, Malvern, and we have many others who have been sending PayPals contributing to the show. And one thing I need for the show, especially now going to a very rainy destination, I'm going to need waterproof boots, and my white leather Converses won't cut it, unfortunately. This is what I'm wearing right now. Let me know if you think this would be appropriate for Ireland. Yeah, this is barely appropriate for New York City with all the garbage around and all the puddles. But let me know, do you think this will cut it for Ireland? White leather Converses. I'm brave in wearing my white leather Converses in the middle of New York City streets and some places around the world, like I brought them over to Mexico. But I ain't that brave to bring it to one of the rainiest places on earth. So thanks to Gwen, John, Stefan, Eddie, Carol, and many other PayPalers, they have joined in and sponsoring waterproof Converses. I got myself a pair of waterproof Converses. I'm not sponsored by Converse, but maybe one day I'll be sponsored by Converse. I got myself a pair of waterproof Converses boots, perfect for Ireland, so I can explore Ireland in style and be dry. So I'll show you what the sneakers I got towards the end of this live video. So big shout out to the PayPalers for contributing to the show. This is very important because I can walk around for longer periods of time in comfort, so I can show you more places around the world. So thank you so much for the sponsorship. Let's walk around and I'll show you the boots later on today. But first, I see something very special across the street. And no, it is not the New York City trash. It's right next to it. We have a mailbox. I think I'm gonna need contributors, the mega urbanists. Judith says you deserve it. Gwen says you're very welcome. Thank you so much, Gwen. Can we see the waterproof Converses? Yes, I will be showing it to you in a little bit. Stay tuned. Show it towards the end of the broadcast. But first we gotta go to the mailbox and then we'll wander around. Someone's singing right over here with the cello, which is very nice. They're singing pop tunes. We are right in the heart of Soho, right in the area where you see the more commercial shops. It is on Broadway. And we got Hugo Boss over here. The Converse shop is right next door. And this way we go to Nolita. And we got across the street. Here's Prada. Janice says no postcard yet. Yeah, if you are in the Postcard Club, I did send postcards from Italy. Some of you did receive it because I sent some from the Vatican City, but others I sent from Italy. And Italy, unfortunately, is notoriously known for being very slow in their postal service, especially with postcards. So yeah, you'll see it eventually, hopefully. I doubt the postcards will get too lost, but you'll see it at some point, so stay tuned. But hopefully these New York ones will get to you even before the Italy ones. And I'm not sure about Ireland's postal service. Let me know if it has good reputation. All right, let me take out the postcards. Let me know what's the Ireland's, how you call it, reputation. Here they are. This is the New York edition of the Postcard Club. It's a gigantic stack because we have a lot of mega urbanists. Shout out to a few of them. Kay, Laureen, Irene, Janice, Hisami. We have many others. Stephanie, many others right over here. Let me show you the postcards before I send them through. It's funny because there was a joke with the Italian post office where people would sign their Italian postcards saying, "I'll see you before this arrives to you," or "I'll see you before this gets to you," referring to how long the postcard will take, that you end up seeing the person before even the postcard arrives. So yeah, Italy might take a while, but maybe New York and then eventually Ireland will get to you before. So here's the postcards. Give you a quick run through of the different postcards I'm sending. All of them are unique. You'll be receiving a unique postcards from New York. Handwritten. I won't show you what's written because the addresses are on the other side, but they're handwritten from me with a special message from New York City. Alright, everyone. They're off. New York City Post. There we go. Hey. All right, everyone. Yeah. Urbanist Postcard Club. If you want to become part of the Postcard Club, become a mega urbanist. That's $20 a month or more on Patreon or YT memberships. The option is right there, Mega Urbanist. And you'll get to be part of the Postcard Club. No exceptions, only open to patrons and YT members. Also, if you're a triple member, meaning you're a super urbanist on all three platforms, including FB, then you're also a Mega Urbanist. Susie says that's a lot of work. Indeed it is. I haven't written this much since college. So it brings back good memories of writing things by hand for a few hours. George says, does it have chicken grease on it? Nope, no chicken grease on it. It's not that authentic. But maybe I could put a coffee stain one day on these postcards. So here we are in SoHo. Let's investigate what's happening. Most events for New York Fashion Week are behind closed doors. And most of them have a guest list. So you do have to be on the guest list to get in. So we can't just wander around to a fashion event most of the time. Sometimes there are pop-ups, meaning these are public stores that open up and kind of showcase their merch, their clothing. Open to the public, and they usually do this during Fashion Week as well. That might happen here in SoHo. And then you have also people taking Instagrams outside. So I think that's a combination of what you'll see during Fashion Week, usually. Now, if you want to get inside these events, the easiest way is to actually be in the fashion industry or be a journalist in the fashion industry or an influencer. Otherwise, I think some events are ticketed, which you can get tickets. Here's the longest continuously running cafe in all of New York. Fanelli's. Let's actually walk down Prince and then we'll go crisscrossing the streets. You should get Bob to sign the cards as well. Kay, It would be so cool to have a pigeon print on these cards. But stay tuned, stay tuned. These postcards are gonna come with a special sticker for some of you. So, hint, hint, you might see something extra on this postcard for the New York edition. Oh, Paul says another option to get inside these events is date someone that goes to a Fashion Institute of Technology or works in the fashion industry. That is true. Yes, yes. That's another way to get into these events. What's your favorite season to experience in New York? Maliki, the one by far is summer. I'm a summer child. I love summer. Beyond that is Christmas. Christmas and summer. There must be a pigeon print stamp. Saida says, Bob, the pigeon stickers? Your Urbanist Postcard Club. And you're a lucky one? Yep, you might see that. Go to Lincoln Center. You should see all the models outside, says Alejandro. I might do that later this week, yeah. Maybe on Saturday. Today we're in SoHo. Let's see what's in SoHo. I'm not sure if we'll see anything. Wendy says, and Frank. Yeah, Frank. I gotta get a drawn version of Frank the pigeon soon. Still have the vivid memories of Prince Street Pizza. Oh, yeah, that pizza is amazing. Test drive a few new models, says Paul. People lining up for the Louis Vuitton store right over here. And yes, we have a few mega urbanists who are New Yorkers. And yes, you will receive a postcard from New York sent over to New York. Greetings from Manhattan to people in Brooklyn and other parts. And if I visit your country, yes, I will still send you a postcard from your country. So the Irish mega urbanists, you will also receive Irish postcards. EWM, I'm going to Ireland next week. Oh, I love the views here. Let's hope that card doesn't come too fast. I will get my New York postcard before Italy, says Janice. I think so. I think that will be the case, Janice. Janice is another super urbanist. Janet is trying to start a new campaign here on Urbanist. She says, hey guys, how many of you shared a video and got a new sub? Let's do 100K in 90 days. So Janet is starting a new campaign saying, let's get to 100,000 subscribers on YT in 90 days. So if you want to join Janet, he's been rallying the urbanists on the comment section. So leave a comment after these videos. I do not usually respond to comments, though I do read them, and many of them are very nice. So thank you so much for leaving comments. But comments nonetheless still leave a boost to these videos. So if you want more people to tune in, definitely leave a comment afterwards. Thank you, Janet, for leaving a comment after the videos. And Wendy as well is a frequent commenter after the videos. All right, let's walk around. Hey, Maliki says, I love going to Ireland, seeing my family. Hope you have a great time eating some Irish stew. I think I will be 100% having some Irish stew. I'm so eager to have some great Irish stew. Luisa says, he's back. Indeed, I am back. I am back. Stay tuned for the sneaker reveal at the end of this broadcast. Waterproof sneaker reveal. So this part of the street only reserved for top brands? Asked Judith. Great question, Judith. So Broadway, where we started, is usually the mid brands. You have your Uniqlos, your Converses, your Nikes, Hugo Boss, which is pretty much mid-range nowadays. Huh? Oh, indeed. Yeah, indeed he did. That is right. That is right. Oh no. Okay, so a woman who just passed by, very well dressed as well. Maybe going to a fashion event too. She just said that Hugo Boss was hit. I can't say the rest of the word because YT will not show this video to anyone. But the big H from history, who was a very, very bad man. Yes, Hugo Boss did design for the N-word. I can't even say the German word. I can't say. Designed it for the Germans. When I do World War II videos, I'm gonna do them in Morse code. Don't worry. But yeah, here outside in Soho, these streets are a little bit more higher brands. Not all of them, but you'll see more of the high-end brands. Like Ralph Lauren, the higher end brand of Ralph Lauren, not the cheaper one that you'll see in Macy's. You got Sandro over here. Hey, Renee, a feed as they call a meal over there. Oh, thank you so much, Renee, for the CLP 1900. What are you referring to? Do let me know. Do they have an RL coffee there here? Not in this location. The only RL coffee that I know of is in Upper East Side. And that one's actually really good. I really do enjoy the RL coffee shop. And they have good scones there as well. Oh, old sign. I wonder if Ralph Lauren coffee tastes good. It tastes really good. They use a famous roaster from here in the US. I forgot who, but yeah, it actually tastes really good. Old sign, that's so cool. I never noticed that one. I wonder if it was recently unearthed. Dinner or brunch in Ireland? Oh yes, I will definitely feature the food of Ireland. Ireland is known for its amazing food. I mean, in the past like 20 years, not before then. Before then, it was known for having terrible food, but now it's known for having amazing food. Here we have Marc Jacobs, where you can buy a white shirt, button down, men's, for $500. Good price, right? Good price. Not too bad. Hey, Shulio, nice to see you here. Renee says a brunch or a lunch is called a feed. Thank you so much. Fila says, oh, new shirt. No, I did not. Did not indulge in getting a $500 white button-down plain from Marc Jacobs. No, I won't be doing that. I do not see the value of that. No offense to Mark. Hey, Margaret, I'm going to Ireland on your birthday. That's so awesome. I'm so glad I am. Soho looks quiet today. It's quiet. I'm not sure why. I think maybe in the weekend there'll be more popping. But yeah, it's very quiet today. For Fashion Week, there's nothing happening around here. Could be white flowers in the white background. Very subtle, says Rene. Indeed, Rene. Ben, you've been to New York 2 years ago. You miss it so much. Yeah, I feel you, Ben. Hopefully you get to visit New York soon. Yeah, this is so quiet. Soho has been getting so packed during the weekends. Here we got the Freedom Tower there. Might as well get your own fabric, go to a Dominican tailor, and he'll make it for $200 or less. Yes, that's right. Morgan, hello. Strange that Ronald is not here. Yeah, I hope Ronald is doing well. Haven't seen him live for a few lives. I hope he's doing well. I also went to the Guinness Museum in Jameson. Yes, I will be going to all those places. Every single one of them. Jameson, Guinness. I'm going to drink all the drinks in Ireland. All of them. I'm going to drink a Beamer. Going to drink everything. Oyster stout, everything. No drink will be left behind in Ireland. I will be getting drunk with the Irish as well, hopefully on live video. So here's La Colombe. This used to be David Bowie's favorite coffee shop. Wendy says, "Don't blame me for wanting to get drunk and drink all the drinks in Ireland." George says, "Get ready for international incident." So I'm so excited to find out what are the Irish taboos. Any plans to go to Galway? Oh, Sadia, you know, I don't know yet. Do let me know what you recommend in Galway. I will most likely be visiting places close to train. I don't think I'll be renting a car for this specific trip. So do recommend me places that are accessible via train. This is empty. Okay, New York Fashion Week is a bit sleepy today. I guess people are like at work. I don't know. People work nowadays? I guess they do. Henry says, so all the vlogs are gonna be inside pubs. Yes. Every single vlog in Ireland just be in pubs. It'll be the history of the random dude in the pub. That'll be each episode. New dude or gal. Every single episode you'll learn the history of their history. All drunk. It'll be live drunken history. Wendy says that's gonna be the best tours ever. Is it FIT, says Judith. FIT is located around 27th Street. Right now we're way below. We're about 10-minute subway ride away and about 50-minute walking. We're right by Spring Street. People playing tennis. Grey Eyes, the Irish broadcast start. You'll find out where. Next Thursday, not tomorrow, but the Thursday after. Good evening, Ariel. Have a great stream or walk. What's the temperature right now? Temperature right now is a nice breezy 76 degrees Fahrenheit, I think, give or take. 76 degrees Fahrenheit. Hey Janice, nice to see you here. Watch out for the road signs in Ireland. You can say 3 miles to such and such, and then it's 3 miles down the road, and then there's another 3 miles to go. Thank you. Looks like the start of a beautiful evening, says Bill. Yes, Bill. These nice trees remind me of your Mexico trip. Yeah, Roma Norte, one of the best neighborhoods ever. La Condesa as well. Yeah, you're right. So here's where you get the cronut. Dominic and Sal Bakery. They usually already sell out of cronuts by this time, but this is where you get a cronut. Agnes, thank you so much for the super chat. I mean, for the stars. Malachi says, don't use the P word in Ireland. Yeah, I'm aware. Being a New Yorker, I'm very aware of the P word. Agnes, thank you so much for the 50 stars.
Bye-bye.
76 degrees Fahrenheit. Thank you so much. Nightbot. You could take a tour of the rugby arena. Galway is pronounced Galway. Okay. So A is O in Ireland. Galway. Thank you so much, Kay. I have lived in New York City my life and never had a cronut, only the Dunkin' Donuts version. Gray. While I appreciate Dunkin' Donuts and their effort, they came nowhere close to getting to the best part of the cronut. So next time you come here to New York, highly recommend getting yourself a cronut. Come here before noon and you'll be able to get a cronut. Lines are no longer crazy long, especially during the weekdays. So come here in the weekday. Weekend will probably be crazy. Timothy says, what's the P word? P-A-D-D-Y. In Ireland, it used to be a derogatory term here in New York for Irish people. A cronut is a slice of heaven, says Stephanie. Oh yes, I was tempted to get another one today, but I decided to get chicken waffles instead. Oh my god, look at this Aperol Spritz. A little piece of Italy in New York. Everyone at Aperol Spritz. Oh, how I miss you. But unlike in Italy, I can't just sit down in a restaurant and drink. I have to sit down in a restaurant and order a bunch of food and pay a gigantic tip and also order a drink and end up spending upwards of $50 just to have Aperol Spritz, which is terrible. Not like Italy. Hey, well, my Irish knowledge doesn't match the name, says Timothy. You'll need to try tasty Irish bread, says Susie. Oh, trust me, I will. And also, I heard Ireland makes good sourdough bread, which I'm hyped up for as well. Hey, this is Christy. So happily to finally catch you live. Hey, Christy, thank you so much for tuning in under Tom's account. I watch your YouTube while I work. I love watching these. You do a fantastic job. My pleasure. Thank you so much for tuning in, Christy. Nowhere is like Little Italy. Are you near Mulberry Street? No, I'm not at the moment, but I think here we have an event. Yeah, there's an event here. All right, so we spotted our first event right over here. See the group of people. That is a New York City Fashion Week event, usually in private venues. So this one appears to be in a private venue here. What I think is a preschool during the day, which is an interesting private venue. Maybe it's something else, but yeah, that's a Fashion Week event. I'm not sure which one it is. Doesn't seem too fancy though. Yeah, not a fancy one. Stephanie says, please consider leaving a virtual tip. Yes, thank you everyone who's been leaving virtual tips on PayPal, Super Chats, stars. Thank you so much. My favorite building in New York, 10 Sullivan. I'll show it to you from afar. Stephanie is joining in on the campaign. 100K in 90 days. I like that. It's a nice ring to it. Thank you so much, Stephanie, for joining Janet in the campaign of 100K in 90 days. Who else is going to be in that campaign? Let me know. Here's my favorite apartment building in New York. 10 Sullivan. Look at that penthouse. How tall those ceilings are. Wow. Looks like a little flat iron. It's one of the few apartment buildings where you can see both the downtown Manhattan skyline, which we can't see right now because of the trees, and on the penthouse you can also see the Midtown Manhattan skyline. Susie says tap into your TikTok followers. I am. No, TikTok is great because people who follow me there tend to also go on YT. So, Susie, yeah. How much is the penthouse worth? The penthouse, I think, is worth... I think it was like 6 million? No, a little bit more. No, I think it was more. I think it was about 12 million. Tom, thank you so much for the $10 super chat. Yeah, Tom. Thank you for the super chat. I appreciate you. Hey, Adam, I'm doing really well. Tom, so generous. Tom has joined in sponsoring waterproof boots for Ireland. Evelyn, esas escaleras que tienen los edificios son de emergencia, ¿cierto? Ah, sí, las escaleras que están afuera son de emergencias. Se llaman en inglés fire escapes. No sé cómo se traduce en español. Y alguien puede decirme, pues sí, estos son emergencias. These, yes, are emergency staircases. Estas escaleras se usaban para emergencia antes que la invención de escaleras que eran fireproof. También no sé cómo se traduce en español, pero hay escaleras que pueden prevenir fuegos. Esa tecnología pensó como en los 1950, pero anteriormente los edificios viejos que no podían construir esas escaleras, que podían prevenir el fuego, ellos tenían que construir estas escaleras afuera de los edificios. Y esto pensó como en los 1910, por esa época. This started around 1910. When are you going to ride the Mindway? What is the Mindway, Fong? Do let me know. Here we have a Statue of Liberty with the sombrero. Cool. By Cobra. What? Cobra painted a Statue of Liberty with a sombrero. So if you don't know, Cobra is a very famous street artist. Wendy says, oh my god, I'm fast talking. I had a lot of chicken and waffles. My energy levels are off the roof. That's why. All that chicken and waffles. It's instant adrenaline to the bloodstream. If you don't know what I'm talking about, watch the previous broadcast towards the end. I ate a big chicken and waffles with a lot of cold brew. You should have brought wellies when you came to Ireland. What are wellies? Do let me know. I have a waterproof jacket as well. I'm ready. I'm ready for Ireland. But is Ireland ready for me? Dun, dun, dun. Miles, I'm glad to have tuned in today. Hey, Miles. Rain boots. Oh, yes. I got waterproof boots. All right, where shall we go? Let's see. not gonna see. Yeah, let's actually go down here. Oh, you know what? We're gonna go. Our last stop is going to be a building where there's always fashion events. We're only about 10-minute walk away. Hey, Lorene. Gretchen says, you know he loves his Converse. Indeed I do, Gretchen. Indeed I do. Hence, I got the best of both worlds. Waterproof and Converse. Michael Woolton says, you're going to Ireland and you get to take us with you. Yes, indeed. You're all coming with me. Be sure you can fit into my bag, though. Don't pack too heavily. I'm going to take a few hundred people on my backpack. It's a ticket for $500 for the price of one. Good deal, I think. It's raining now in Ireland. Oh, Jane. Oh, no. Rain in Ireland? What's happening? Climate change. Stephanie is going full force. Hey, Rachel, Richard from Guatemala, bienvenidos. Stephanie is going full force to 100K in 90 days. Thank you so much, Stephanie.
Yeah, big deal.
Today was the first day of rain here in 2 weeks. Oh my God, Kay, don't worry. I will bring the sunshine, Kay. Here's another Fashion Week event. Something called Jimmy. I'm not sure what it is, but yeah, another Fashion Week event happening here because there's a very well-dressed bouncer. Can we all go first class as Chris? I can open up the first class fund. But maybe we shall do that for something that might be a more worthy video. Ireland's pretty short trip to do a first class flight. All live video. One day you'll see a first class live video. Let me know what's the airline with the best internet. I'll need to investigate that. Post me with your postcards. Postcards are for mega urbanists, $20 or above. If you are a mega urbanist, do let me know. Send me your address and clarify what platform you're mega urbanist on. So here we have the skyline of Tribeca. Beautiful Tribeca. Hey, Alicine, thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate you, Alicine. $10 super chat. Thank you so much, Alicine. George says, please, Ariel, no more scum class for you. You deserve better. Thank you so much, George. I appreciate that. Alicine, thank you so much for the $10 super chat. Don't forget to book your tickets for the electric picnic. What is the electric picnic? Helen, do let me know. I am unaware of any electric picnics. Aer Lingus first class to Ireland was the best experience, says Anne. Ah, yeah, indeed it is. That sounds awesome. I can't wait to check it out one day. Linda, thank you so much for the stars. Is this the Jenga building? Yeah, that is indeed the Jenga building. 56 Leonard Street. Indeed the Jenga building. And that way is Tribeca. A lot of events also happen in Tribeca in terms of Fashion Week. Helen says it's an outdoor concert in a castle. The electric picnic, but you'll need wellies, waterproof boots. Okay. Are you doing Airbnb, Linda? You will see my lodging, like always, unless if I stay in a private home, then you won't see a tour of that. But yes, if I stay in a hotel or in a Airbnb or in a public B&B, then you will see a tour. Follow on Facebook. Yeah, for YouTubers, you might not have seen it. Check it out on Facebook or on TikTok. I am still debating whether I should just post TikTok videos on YouTube, even though the format is different. Let me know, do you like the TikTok videos on YT? Do let me know. The format is different. I'm not sure if it'll confuse people who will wonder why it looks weird on their big screen TV. I'm not sure. Shorts right now are only 1 minute long, and a lot of my TikTok videos are 3 minutes long. So yeah, let me know. Let me know what you think. Should they also go on YouTube? I've already posted 2 of them. Not sure if you heard of the Blarney Stone, but apparently kissing it gives you the gift of eloquence. Although now might not be the best time to kiss it. I also heard that local Irish piss on the Blarney Stone in order to spite the tourists. maybe not in a terrible way, but yeah, I heard that too. So let me know, what is the deal with the Blarney Stone? Here's the building where they do usually New York City fashion events. Let's go. Any special events happening this week? Ooh, Deb, I'm not the best person to ask about events. I don't know too much off the top of my head. One site you can look is Time Out New York. Time Out New York. And you can see all the events happening there this week. Another good source for finding events. Who covers a lot of events? Oh yes, my friend Kiara. She runs a site called New York City for All, and she runs awesome events. And here there's a few more. New NYC for All. Check out her Instagram, and she's always featuring one of the newest events in New York City, giving great detail about them. Google Events Ireland too. I'll check out what's happening in Ireland the week right after. Okay, let's see what's happening here. Dan says the stone that you kiss is at the top of the castle, so doubt it gets peed on. Okay, thank you so much for letting us know, Dan. So the chances of peeing on top of the Blarney Stone, which people kiss, is very low. Thank you so much. No event here today at this former bank building. Wendy on FB. We have the Wendy from FB. Thank you so much for tuning in, Wendy Case. I love when all the Wendys are tuning in. Andrew says, welcome back. How's Italy? Italy was delightful. So usually there's events here. You can see them because the windows are so huge. But not today. Not today. Maybe later this week. Not today. So I think, long story short, might not be the best neighborhood to see New York City Fashion Week. Maybe at least not during the weekday. Maybe on the weekend you'll see more just people hanging out about. But unfortunately, it doesn't seem like Soho is the place to see Fashion Week. Let me know if there's a different neighborhood for this. Maybe Tribeca is a bit better. Maybe Lincoln Center is a bit better because they have the main photo shoots there. Maybe I'll investigate this Saturday potentially. Let's just walk a little bit more. Alicine says, are you really going to Ireland? I am. Alicine says, but you barely arrived to New York. Yep. Immediately going to Ireland. Wow, this is a fancy restaurant. Look at this restaurant. Gorgeous. Probably Lincoln Center. Yeah, I think Lincoln Center might be the best place to go. But there's a city bike with a very expensive leather bag on top of it. So, someone just is asking to get rid, unfortunately.
Don't run that thing up on the curb.
Susie says, if you kiss the Blarney Stone, it means you're going to marry a Scottish woman. I think that's correct. Susie, I think they're different countries. Okay, yeah, not much happening here. Over near FIT, maybe FIT will be better. Miles asks, is there going to be 360 videos? 360 videos are already available for Super Urbanists. If you're a Super Urbanist, you've gotten a ton of 360 videos. Everyone that's a Super Urbanist that's watching right now, let people know how you've been enjoying the videos. Let me know what's your favorite one so far of the 360 videos. They will be posted publicly slowly but surely. But if you want to get access to already about 12 or so videos, a little bit more actually. I think it might be up to 15. 15 videos, 360, of Greece and Italy, all parts to become a Super Urbanist. Otherwise, you have to wait and they'll be slowly posted in these upcoming months. All right, so let me know if you want to see the waterproof sneakers I got ready for Ireland. There's not much more to see here in Soho, so I'm just gonna find a place where I can settle down the camera and show you the sneakers before I head out. And let me know if you have any last remaining questions. It's like some event happening here. In a car coming out. Yeah, there's some event. There's like more streetwear events seems to happen in this area. So right now we're in Hester. We are in Howard Street here in Soho. Susan says, I love the 360 videos. They are amazing, especially when I watch on my Oculus. Oh, Susan, you are very well equipped. I love that you're using an Oculus, a VR setup to see the 360 videos. That's so awesome. Susie, so we have Susan and Susie. Susie says, I love your climbing stairs 360 videos. Yep, everyone, I show some crazy staircases on 2 different live videos. So if you want to see the top of streetwear here, got a huge crew of people hanging out here for streetwear. And we have a plaid car. Okay, all right, that makes sense. Busker below. is such an interesting street. Alright, let's do a reveal. Smile to Go. Yeah, this is Smile to Go. It's closed right now, but it's a great place to get like a very quick brunch where you don't actually have to stay at a table. Car looks like a picnic tablecloth. Indeed it did. I did the research on the green stairs in Milan, says Paul. Oh, cool, Milan. Oh, cool, Paul. That's awesome. Not Black Flag, Scottish Irish. Elisine. What are you referring to, Elisine? We stay in Europe until Christmas. says Funnel. Ireland is what's in the plan. I love new footwear. Bust out the freshness. All right. Will do. Will do. Ariel and his cool shirts, yes. Let me know if anyone sells Irish Hilly Green Hills florals shirts, because most of my floral shirts are tropical, but I might need something a little bit more closer to that region of the world. Let me know what's the name of that region of the world. It's not tundra, of course. More temperate florals. All right, unboxing time. Yes. Converses. I can't wear these, white leather, so I had to try something new. This is the first time I'm buying these sneakers, but I tried them on the store. It fit very well, so I'm so excited. And I've been wanting to buy waterproof rain boots, within quotes, because they're not entirely rain boots, but they're pretty waterproof and they're meant for more hiking. Converses. There we go. Waterproof Converses made out of like a waterproof suede, with some Urbanist orange on them, and pretty thick sole, which won't sneak in. That means I won't get wet with this sole like I might with a regular pair of Converses. And these laces also appear, they actually shine, so they're nice for night walking because they shine. So there's a little practical element to these laces. Let me see if I can do a, well, it's pretty light out, but yeah. There we go. Rain boot Converses. Let's see what it says. Alright, never mind. There we go. So there we go. Yeah, those are the rain boot Converses. Thank you, many of the PayPalers who have been contributing these past 2 months. I really appreciate you. With that, I'm able to get the basic gear to do walking videos, which, aside from the camera, one of the core elements is a good pair of shoes. Catherine says, be careful, don't get robbed. Catherine, the chances of that happening in New York are luckily very low, especially with a pair of Converses. I doubt the mugger will be looking at a pair of Converses. So thank you everyone so much for tuning in. I appreciate you. I will be going to Ireland next week. I'll announce the time mid next week. Stay tuned. And I will also be going live on September 11th this Saturday at 1 p.m. in remembrance of the terrible attacks that happened 20 years ago, and to pay tribute to those individuals. So everyone, thank you so much for tuning in. If you want to become a super urbanist, you can go to patreon.com/urbanist. Patreon.com/urbanist. If you want to send the PayPal, paypal.me/Ariel. Tips go directly to improving the show. Data, which I'm going to need again in Ireland to purchase data. Gear, I am soon going to upgrade to a new gimbal because DJI upgraded to a new gimbal. It's going to be very nice because I can extend it, so it's going to be a lot more useful, especially for food live videos, and a lot of awesome things. So thank you so much. And Mega Urbanists are part of the Postcard Club, and that's $20 or above. You can be part of the Postcard Club. And if you become a Mega Urbanist by next Monday, you will get a New York postcard. So if you want to get a New York postcard, become a Mega Urbanist by next Monday. Otherwise, you'll get one in Ireland. Everyone, thank you so much for tuning in. Keep being awesome, and always keep on exploring. Have a great day, everyone. And don't come to SoHo for Fashion Week aside from maybe seeing just people well dressed. Maybe go to Lincoln Center. We'll investigate. Have a great day, everyone. Bye-bye.